Right, Shalom. First and foremost, we like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children, listen, learning, to the Bahashem, the house of David. Hey, call law, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. 144. That's like it. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds, you are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. 1/3 of the nation of Israel will receive the testimony that has been pushed out for the last 40 plus years, starting with Abba Bivens and the men that were under him, all the way to our head apostle now, Apostle Tahar, and the men that are under him, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakal, the elders and the bishops, all the way down to the newest brother believing and teaching the 100% truth coming out of GMS. All right, 1/3 of the nation of Israel once again will be saved for believing upon the true testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. 2/3 will perish, will be deleted, will be canceled. All right, for not believing or having the faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in those names, as well as in the doctrine. All right, the brother Kalam has prepared a lesson today, and the title of the lesson is
Did you say you had it?
no title yet.
Well, it's pretty long, but the location will be the final battleground. This location.
All right.
We have switched it, but yeah, and along the lines,
along those lines. So yeah, how about Shem Yahweh Shai? Hey, Lord willing, it'd be edifying unto the body. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the lesson.
All right. You get Revelation 16 and 12.
This is Revelation 16 and 12. It says, "And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared."
So, that this prophecy already happened. All right? I don't know, that's hard. Euphrates River did dry up. All right? And I believe it was a few years ago when it happened, when it dried up. But that prophecy, it happened. Okay? And it's to show you that this book, right? Well, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai says it happens, man. His word is bond, right? That worldly saying, it said word is bond. Well, whatever he said is going to get put in action. So what's happening in Euphrates, the countries around that area with that water drying up, is putting them in a very bad case. You have outbreaks of things happening to those people around there. The fresh water is no longer there anymore, right? And that river is a very, very important river. It's right in the middle, all right, of the Middle East, all right. It's like the river, all right. But what it really is for is it's a battleground, all right. So even though it's drying up, and they're saying it's climate control, and they're saying that by 2040, all right, that it will all the way be dried up, which is like it's already dried up. Okay, so the reason why it's dried up is, like said, that's going to be the battleground of the end all be all versus good versus evil, when all nations are getting pulled there as so right now. Okay, when Yahweh shall crack open them skies, then that's where that Independence Day is going to go in action. So then you're going to know that this is the end, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, the end of the world is Esau, and the beginning of it that follows Jacob. So that's going to be showing the transformation of a kingdom going down and another one standing forever. But that river is it's an iconic river, man, and that prophecy it already happened. And the one that follow up the big war, it's on its way, because we're seeing these wars going on all over the world. Russia, Ukraine, it was Israel, Hamas, but now it's Iraq's involved. Like, all these countries are starting to get involved, for that big day.
God, I got to pre. It's going to be the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, and verse 11, and it reads, So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please.
See?
And it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
So
You got it.
Yeah, so that's showing you that Yahweh Shem Shai, whatever he says is going to go. We say, though it tarry, wait for it, that is surely not tarry.
Okay.
All right, Habakkuk 2 and 3. So that's letting you know that whatever Yahweh Shem Shai says is going to happen. Even if it's not in your time, it's not saying it's not going to happen, but it's going to happen. And we see that we're in the last days that, hey, we're being watched, man. We see what's going on. It's getting closer to that day. Yeah, we don't know the day or hour when, Yahweh Shai is going to arrive, but we can see that it's getting closer. I mean, it's not the Charagma here, So, yeah, you got something like that?
No, that was it.
Okay.
What you want me to pull?
Oh, no, he's going to keep reading.
Okay.
But you can hold Revelations 11:14.
All right, this is Revelation 16 and 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet.
So that dragon is speaking of is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, who are really the Redskins, okay? And the beast is talking about the EU and NATO, all right? And that false prophet is the Catholic Church, all right? Who's mostly the one that does all the talking, right? It was the Pope, and it was in the Vatican,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, that's that false prophet, right? That I don't want to say Catholicism. Well, it's Catholic.
So Catholicism. Every so-called religion goes back to Catholicism. Stems from there.
Yeah, they got their branches.
It's the hub of religion.
Yeah, that's why you got Farrakhan. He could study in the and that's where they hold all the books that we can't even get to.
No, you said Farrakhan?
Yeah. Because his I forgot somebody brought that out that his father's line actually goes back.
Yeah. I think that was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah. That it came out.
Yep.
He's a terror.
Yep.
But they would only give somebody access to that's teaching something regulated.
Right.
All right.
And understanding that, hey, this is not doctrine of men. This is doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's his testimony.
And all, the dragon, the beast, all right, NATO, EU, Esau, Edom, and the Roman Catholic Church are all working in, together,
That's why that's saying.
They're on one accord,
God, that's why that's saying all roads lead to Rome.
Mm.
All right?
Yeah.
Leads back into that system.
Yeah.
You want me to continue?
Come.
Verse 14 says, "For they are the spirits of devils," and devils just goes into adversary.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so these are the adversaries, our nation and Yahweh Shem Yahushua is up against.
Okay.
It says, "Which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to battle, to the battle of the great day of Yahweh Almighty."
And you're seeing that now, right? Because like I said, Euphrates rivers that's going to be the location of the battle of battles.
Yeah,
And
that's a prime. That's a prime location.
Come.
Where this Third World War. All right, and the final battle, as the brother is speaking on, the Battle of Armageddon,
Mm-hmm.
all right, is going to take place, or Harmageddon.
Okay. And you can see that now with, like I said, with all the was it proxy wars? Proxy wars that are happening around the world. Things is getting stirred up. Is it? I cannot.
Yeah.
pronounce
Well,
it.
since October,
Yeah,
Last October.
Last October.
now, this push for the Third World War has been
Magnified.
And been heavily ever since that incident, okay, of hummus.
Seize.
and that which really that was a psyop,
Right.
But ever since that, because those reporters then came out and proved that they had actually opened up the gave them access to that festival. Gave the those H guys access to that festival. Reporters came out and actually, they were a part of it. That's why you had CNN and all these big companies there.
Right.
But ever since that incident, the tensions have been, increasingly, amped up. And same with Russia and Ukraine. Now, as you have Israel pulling in America, drawing out the least of the flock.
Yep.
All right. You have, Russia being a guard into Iran, and so two sides are being formed, but pretty much the Lord cleared out that designated area for this big showdown.
Yeah.
But see, as well as here it is. You've had Iran and these other countries calling for peace.
Yeah.
Right? They're calling for peace, but not new.
There it is.
Not a you.
Not a you. All right. He is calling for war.
Yeah.
All right. He has that bloodthirst, and that goes to give you a good indication to show you another indication to show you that the scriptures are real, man.
Right, and everybody that tried to obtain peace, all right, he knocked off. He knocked off.
Yeah. The whole siege, the ceasefire movement. It wasn't seizing shit. They just wanted to keep going. He was like the brother was saying, he's a vampire, that bloodthirsting vampire, man, seeking that blood.
God.
Yeah, more on that too.
Come, verse 15, and it says, "Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame."
And that's in red lettering or red letters. All right, that's Yahweh Shai speaking. He's gonna come like a thief. All right, he's gonna come like a thief, and the ones who are watching, all right, are the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And them garments, all right, is how did it slip my mind?
Clothing.
Yeah, con.
Protection.
Yeah,
And when you
practicing
keep your
the acts.
Yep.
The law, statute, commandments. They put us in a beautiful case with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because we're fighting for that mercy.
Right.
And we're fighting for that salvation.
Yeah, being ready for when Yahweh Shai comes back.
What's
All
that?
right.
What's that
So
worldly
you're not-
saying? Not?
Huh?
That worldly saying, what they say, stay ready and you gotta get ready.
Yeah.
God.
Verse 16, it says, "And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon."
And that right there, that's that location. Armageddon.
Armageddon. Yep. It's the mountain of troops.
Yeah.
That's what that in the Hebrew break it down to.
And he said he's gonna gather them all together in this place. This is the big showdown. It's the final countdown. All right, this is where that movie Independence Day is gonna come in reality, man. You're gonna actually see that. I mean,
Because of that, it's called Armageddon because it's gonna be, the Lord taking out these nations, all right, and their armies. Okay, so all these armies are gonna be, battling each other, and then they gonna, when Yahushua returns, they're gonna turn from battling each other, all right, to battling against Yahushua. All right, that's how it's gonna go down.
come on. At that location. Once again, it's at this location. So, the dry up of this river is symbolic, right? Did I say that right? Symbolic.
Yeah, it's prophecy.
Come on.
You
gotta.
And it's Apostle Tahar brought out, that the place or the shape of where the Euphrates dried up, it makes a tha, all right, and that's the last letter in the Hebrew, all right, it has the same character, all right.
God.
signifying the end. Just as you had, that eclipse X out Babylon the Great.
Gone. Yep.
From the satellite view.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's another indicator. The Lord gives us these signs and wonders from the heavens, and what shows that is those satellites. So you need that aerial view to see these type of things.
Yeah, they call it that eagle eye.
Yep.
So you can see. He's showing you the marks, the spot, the places that is coming to an end. We at the end of this thing.
Yeah. All right.
Yep, I got you.
I'm gonna get. I got a pre, but I'm gonna get directly to the point. This is gonna be Ezekiel 35 and 5, and you really want to read Ezekiel 35 1 through 7, but I'm gonna get to the point in 5, and it reads, "Because thou hast hated, Slakia, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood." All right, and this is what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is doing for Esau Edom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because Benjamin, not you, not a you, all right, has that blood. All right, it goes to show you that blood that he's thirsting after is that blood that is being prepared for him. And then continue reading. "And the blood shall pursue thee, saith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth." All right, so being that these people, all right, of that lineage have no care for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's word, and they're not the people of the book in righteousness, that's what they have that's what they're looking forward to at the end of the third woe. All right, after that 1,000 years of hardcore rigorous bondage, after all these nations go into captivity, that's what not a
you have not a thing.
You're
you
right.
Have no inheritance. You have nothing, but your destruction after that, that captivity, that what the brother was saying, that hardcore labor, man. You going in that, man, and we getting closer to that day.
And that's because you continuously defile the earth and put chains on the people of the book. All right, who the covenant belongs unto. All right, is Revelation 11.
Yeah, 11 and 14.
Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and 14, and it reads, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe come quickly."
And the reason why I wanted that brother to read that, because it was just letting you know, like we said earlier in this video, right, is that we're at World War III, man, okay? And we can see it. He said it comes quickly. Well, it's here. It hasn't fully manifested all the way, but you're seeing, like I said, these small little wars going on for the big finale, and they got their strategy of how they're doing it, because they're bringing in a whole new world. It's not Aladdin.
I got it free. This is Proverbs 21 and 1. It says, "The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will." So, the Lord is giving, pretty much putting the orders, all right, or the instructions in these, world leaders' mind, all right, to perform and to call, all right, and to do these things that are going to lead up. All right, he also does it by the way of his angels. He puts the angels put a spirit on a man, to do what they, what he needs them to do.
God.
So, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is in complete control here.
Yeah. Well, he said it in Proverbs 20 and 24. You know, the man going is of the Lord. How will you know his own way?
Mhm.
So they might think they're doing it, but you're not, because Yahweh Shai is in control. You know.
Right, and he continued to say, hey, even I have created the wicked for the day of evil.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So don't think at any time that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua doesn't have this thing in the bag.
He has it in the palm of his hand.
God. He put you in that trick bag, remember? All right, you had, what was it?
You got,
God.
Yeah, you got it. But you can grab Psalms 110, 5 and 6, and
Okay.
Revelations 19 and 11, because that's just a pre. So,
You want to?
Job 3, and let's go verse 2, and we jump to 11 to 14.
This is the book of Job 3 and verse 2. It says, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Now you see that we said Valley of Jehoshaphat,
The valley of Yahweh Shaphat.
and that's the Euphrates. I can never get that word. Euphrates River. It goes back to the location of the biggest battle of battles. Okay, so he's letting you know again where he's gonna go down at, and it's dried up right now, and it's getting prepared. It's getting itself ready. All right, because there's gonna be a lot of bloodshed that day, a lot. This is the end of Esau Edom, man. This is letting him know this is the end of your kingdom, your rulership, and anybody else who thinks you got next, you don't got next, because Yahweh Shai got next, and he has it forever.
Now drop down to
11 to 14.
this is dropping down to verse 11. It reads, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh.
See that? So he's calling all you heathens, man, which he's doing right now. He's getting all you heathens ready. All right? Even if you're not knowing it, you getting ready. Because all you guys are getting ready for the battle anyway. But the real battle is against Yahweh Shai. All right?
That's why he said, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wants the best of the best. Right? That's why he says, I'm calling your mighty ones.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, he's going to take whoever is there to be for war. But he's saying, hey, pull all stops.
Bring your, what is he?
Give me top tier.
The mighty ones he's talking about there is the angels, is Yahweh, calling down, Yahweh Shai, calling down the angels from heaven is, first he called out the other nations to that designated area, the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, and thither calls thy mighty ones, call those angels down, because that's, where the battle is going to be between.
Yeah, bring them, and he's saying, bring them all.
Your top, what do you call it? Top gun.
Bring your Hell's Angels.
Yep.
Bring everybody bring every nation who thinks they're somebody.
I think they're called blue angels too.
Yeah.
Blue angels.
Blue Angels, I don't know. Who gives a shit?
You're speaking about, Esau's, weaponry.
Yeah, his weaponry.
Military.
Bring
all your new toys.
Yep.
We got some new toys.
Yeah,
we're ready to try them out.
Mm-hmm.
So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is saying, bring everything that you got, because you're gonna need it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he said, gather, yourselves together and get your shit together. Come on.
Right.
That's what it's gonna be a big showdown.
Yep.
But
in 1 hour.
it's gonna be done. Sheesh.
Want me to continue?
Yeah, come.
It says, let the heathen be wakened.
See?
And
Salakia. Let them be wakened. Let the heathen be wakened. Give them that old spirit back, right?
The
because
SSR,
yeah,
all
these nations,
all your nations.
Hey, because war is not fought like it used to be fought, right? So there was a certain what is the word I'm looking? A certain amount of brutality that went into old wars.
It was like man on man, like
Right, hand in hand combat.
Yeah, combat.
Now it's push a button. All right,
Yeah.
and everybody is somewhat in. I've never been to war, so I'm speculating and from a outsider's point of view. All right, it's only push a button or fire a shot, right, from behind a shield.
So you're
That's-
hiding.
So you're hiding
Huh.
because they have guns now that shoot around the corner.
Yeah, it's like erasing through the walls and all
Right?
that shit. Yeah.
So it's not that same, but here it is. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is saying, I'm going to have everything and pull all stops out. All right? So everything is going to take place. You're going to need everything. Okay? Because the angels aren't playing. The angels are not playing because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is setting this up to be the greatest fight battle scene ever.
Man. Yeah, it has no movie they kind of created. I mean, they try to get movies close to it, but it's nothing like compared to that event, right? Because the weapons that you have, Esau, is all carnal. Yahushua is coming with the spiritual weapons. So what are you gonna do? That type of technology, that type of heavenly power. That's why you have to bring the best of the best with what you have. You know, which you guys are almost perfection is almost there, because you brag about it.
Right? Right. You believe it's almost there.
Yeah.
Right? Even all your advancements, you're still far away.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
One of the generals was saying that about they're 1,000 years behind, or
Right.
100 years, one of the two. But he was like the technology of these, spacecrafts, UFOs, UAPs, they like to call them, but those are chariots of Israel. That the technology is way too advanced, and they're way behind. So that shows you. Him saying that alone should have let you know, y'all lost.
Right.
But your pride puffers up that as you can take them. Like, we can defeat them. We can do it.
Yeah.
You know?
And Salakia. I didn't mean to pull off a little bit more, but this is that exciting topic.
Yeah.
All right?
Because this is the location of the land where it's going to go down.
This is prophecy.
Yeah.
This is the end all be all. This is in the midst of the charagma and everything and chaos and disorder as you're seeing now.
Mm-hmm.
This is that big push to say, hey, Yahweh Shai is coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And when he cracks those clouds, hey, guess what? There's only one thing left to be said. Come up hither, my good and faithful servant. That's it. That's it. The end of this age is done at that point.
Yeah.
All right? So brothers get excited when we talk about, hey, the end. All right? It is the end. Why?
End.
Because salvation and home.
Yeah.
Go home. Go to your home. We want to go home.
Come on.
All right? We long to go home. All right? So, Salakia, go ahead.
Oh, you had a word you was about to get into it?
No.
What was that? 13?
Yeah. This is verse Joel 3:13. Put ye in the sickle. Hold on right there. I'm gonna start at 12. It says, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
And you can see what he said. The world was polluted. Whether he said the wickedness reached to the heavens.
Yep.
Right. So your wickedness would be at the highest of the highest of the highest, pretty much, which is really there. And getting that press ready, for your what is the word I'm trying to say? It's what's the word?
Well, there's going to be some reaping going on,
Yeah.
That's
And that sickle is what the Reaper carries. The so-called Grim Reaper, if you ever seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure cartoon, or any so-called Halloween, right? That big sword-like
It's like a
like
machete
tool.
sword.
Yeah, it's like a machete sword that they use to cut the wheat down, right? To clear the fields. All right. If you ever want to look at something, hey, look at the Amish and how they cut down the field of wheat and so on and so forth and the grass. They use a sickle. All right. And that you were saying the wine press, Colum?
The wine press.
I didn't know if you got the word.
No, it didn't. I didn't sound like it was gonna. It didn't even sound like it was a word.
God. All right. Hey, and we know it said the fat overfloweth. Hey, who does the fat belong to? All right.
I give the fatness to the. What he said, I give. Yeah, the fatness of the earth.
The fat belongs to, who does it ultimately belong to?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So it belongs to Yahweh. All right. Hey, when we used to sacrifice in times past, all right.
You took
The flesh sacrifice, right, of the animals, we gave the fat, all right, to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, all right. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is strategic and glorious in everything, all right. He gives you a similitude for everything, and then he brings it back around to show you exactly why. All right, the access, the overage, everything belongs to me, but the overage I want back. All right, so there is no different. It's no different than you having being sufficient when you have enough, such as the quail. All right, you had enough. There was no need for you to keep any quail. Going back into the story in Exodus. All right. There was no need for you to keep more quail behind. You had what was sufficient for you. All right. And when they disobeyed, what happened? Destruction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It says, "Swing the sickle for the harvest is ripe. Come tread the grapes, for the winepress is full. The storage vats are overflowing with wickedness of these people." So there's gonna be a lot of judgment going on in that place called the Valley of Decision or God's judgment.
Sorry.
Yahweh's judgment. All right. So just as you had, in Isaiah the 63rd chapter, you got Yahushai, who is this, that coming to Edom with dyed garments from Basra,
Yep.
So just also another similitude of how much bloodshed there's going to be in that day.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 14: multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision.
So that day is like say it's a multitude. That's thousands on thousands, but millions and millions of men, right? And women too. And you alphabets. Whoever's there is over for you. Like that's you signing your way to destruction pretty much. Because you're really going there to fight against Yahushua if you make it through the actual war against each other.
That's like you're signing your own death warrant. All right?
Yeah.
These leaders know it. Hey, because why are these bankers' wars? Okay?
Money.
Because there's money for bankers in death.
Yeah.
All right? Because you rip a nation apart, you break down everything. This is why it's called the New World Order.
Yeah.
Right? They're taking over the world, and everything that's broken, they believe that they're going to get to rebuild. Money on top of money.
Mm-hmm.
Stacks on top of stacks.
Yeah. Racks on racks on racks.
Racks on racks on racks. All right? But guess what?
Yeah.
Hey, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is bringing all this to an end.
Yep.
All right? It's Psalms 110. You said 110?
Yeah, 110, 5 through 6.
This Salakia. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 110, starting at verse 5. And it reads, Salaki, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, that thy right hand shall, Salaki, shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge amongst the heathen. He shall fill the place with the dead bodies.
You see that? So that's showing you is that it's going to be a lot of bloodshed that day. A lot of bloodshed that day. All right, a lot of bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. That's what's going to be going down. All right. And can you read 6 one time?
Started from the top. You want me to read it from the top?
Yeah,
or just finish it up.
5 and 6. Can you read it again? Because it was something
Okay.
I was going to say.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 110 and verse 5, and it reads, "And the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath."
Let me get that right there. So, in Kings, you know what I'm saying? What he said, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to have many crowns on his head, as in taking down a lot of you top-notch leaders, all right? And these throughout you 17 other nations, man. He said he's going to have many crowns on his head. That means the victory over all you nations, man. He's going to take you down. Go ahead.
Verse 6, and it reads, "He shall judge amongst the heathen. He shall fill the place with the with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries."
So that right there is showing you this is Esau, Edom. This is your judgment. All right, for all the things you've done, is laying out to this day of your final and all be all of your rulership is going down, and you heathen nation as well. He said it's the judgment of the heathens, man. So y'all gonna get judged. You're not running from it. You can't get away from it. And there's no one that got next but Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in the house of Israel.
And he said heads of many countries. All right. He goes to show you that, hey, all across the board, hey, everything and everyone is going to be subdued.
Yep.
All right. That many crowns is the rulership of all these other nations. All right. Taking the top out. All right. Because what is that saying? Hey, if you cut the head off, the body will follow.
Yeah.
All right. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to make sure that all these nations are subdued underfoot.
Yeah. What does he say? Esau, Edom is the big bad wolf. So when Yahushua knocked down Esau, Edom, then you other heathen nations are going to know we can't do nothing. I mean, he took down the head of everything.
Right? Hey, and because we know all these other, there's going to be those who turn on Esau, Edom. All right, but nevertheless, still all these other nations are going to have to suffer as well, because they are now coming on one accord to come against Esau, Edom, believing that they have necks, such as the BRICS. Okay, all that is null and void. Okay, there's no stability. All right, in the world as you know it.
Yeah.
All right, it will be taken down through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Because y'all decided to follow the devil.
All right. If you wanted
Revelations 19 and 11.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 11, and it reads, "And I saw, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war."
And so this is happening as soon as when the big finale is happening, with all the nations are going against each other, and Yahushua comes in like a thief in the night. That great horse, the fathership, man. It's Yahushua coming to put you guys down. What do you say? Exodus 15 and 3. All right, he's a man of war. All right, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is his name. All right. So that is going to be your end all. Okay, Yahushua is coming to, hey, wrap it up, man. Take what's his and put you guys under him.
All right, underfoot,
Yeah.
and ultimately under the nation of Israel.
Come on.
All right, after Yahweh, after Yahushai, after King David the 12, hey, the 144,000 elect men, the multitude of the 1/3. All right, the entire nation of Israel will be over all other nations.
Come on.
All right? This is the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right? That it be the way that he said it's going to be. Doesn't matter if you agree. Doesn't matter if it makes you feel some type of way. The Most High is not a respecter of persons or cares about your feelings. Okay? It is such as he has said.
So when that happens, hey, Esau, you're gonna have to give it. He's saying hit him with your best shot. And you heathen nations, what are you gonna do? You know, what's that movie, Independence Day?
Yep.
That's the oh yeah, you got that. Revelation 12 and 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Revelation 12 and verse 7. What script you want me to start on?
7. Yeah.
Revelation 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Yeah. So when everyone noticed when the Yahushua cracks open the skies from the east and he comes in, they're gonna pause and stop what they're doing, and their attention is gonna go on Yahushua and Yahushua's army. All right, and he's bringing the fleet, and he's bringing this top general Michael. So in the heavens, you know, it's gonna be like said, Independence Day vibes, man. All right. UFOs versus these worldly crafts.
UFOs or UAPs.
Yeah. They got their own version of them. We just watched a documentary with
Elon Musk.
With Elon Musk, he got he got his own, chariot.
It's like,
right.
It's called an F something. It's just
I can't remember the exact name, but
it somewhat defies the laws of gravity.
And they said that, it's not military certified, but they're gonna pull all stops.
Come, hey, that's when
you're gonna see some stuff that they've been holding in their arsenal that they don't bring out because they have upgraded fighter jets and technology that people don't know about.
Yeah.
Project Bluebeam.
Yeah.
Another one we was just watching on Redacted. It's called it's like AA something.
Yeah, I can't remember it either. But hey, it's like Indiana Jones, where they go into the warehouse and all the experiments that they did, all the archives and everything that they found, and ancient stuff. Hey, they're gonna pull out all stops to make sure that they have everything and use any and everything to have this third woe, all right, be manifested to try to win, all right. Hey, you see them with their what are those things called? Sound wave cannons.
Yeah. All
right. How they use those across seas. The agents, how they weaponize everything.
Yep, and it's called AARO, AARO, and it let me get this real quick. It stands for All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, and it's just been, I believe I've seen something, said established in 2022, so it's fairly new, but it's pretty much surveillance from the Pentagon.
Yep.
Now I came across this image and it says UAP trends. I don't know what website it's from, but if you look at this, it's from their website. But if you look at this image on Google, it shows the majority of UAP hotspots is in. We got a large majority in America. And then I would say between America, the biggest one is in the so-called Middle East.
God.
All right, that's how the Lord is doing his works in that land, in that region. All right, it looks like another one on, I don't know where that is. I can't tell on the map. But yeah.
Yep.
So their science is proving it.
Yeah, it's called Starship. It's not the craft, but their
program?
rockets, their program Starship rocket, heavyweight rocket spacecraft.
Yeah, they got multiple, companies producing this, these types of, mock,
Mach
chariots
3,
of Israel.
Hey, because they give, even if they didn't have the budget to do it, they would make the budget to do it.
God.
All right, but hey, this devil has gotten so wealthy
Yeah.
and crafty after these last, let's say, 5 years. All right, especially the last 3. All right, that he's got to hoard up wealth. He had people in the house for a time, so he got to put forward his network.
Basically, 2020 was their perfect vision.
Right. He got to push forward his network to have the ability to do these things. All right, and make it now really where it's speaking loud and clear. If you don't see it, that's because you care not to see it, and ultimately you've been blinded by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, but if you can't even see the surface of it, all right, that war is on the horizon, then you are under a rock.
Yeah, you're bound to do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
you have your head buried in the sand like an ostrich. Okay,
Or you just don't care. That's mostly what it is. A lot of them just don't care.
yeah, like an ostrich.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's a out of sight, out of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you'll care. You're gonna care when it affects you.
Yep.
All right, and who does war affect?
Everybody.
Everybody. Who does it affect mostly? Women and children and the old. All right, why? Because middle-aged men and young men are the ones who go to war. All right, but all the outcome and everything is those who are supposed to be protected from war. All right, those are who it affects the most. All right, and this is going to be a global scale.
Okay.
No place is going to be safe.
Nope.
All right, that's why it's called a world war. Okay.
Was it on that one?
Mhm.
Daniel 2:44. That's good.
Daniel 2:44.
Because after after the big showdown at the location, all right, basically second Ezra, that's when that prophecy go in effect, because that'll be the end of Esau, Edom, and the rest of you heathen nations thinking you have any type of rulership on the earth ever again. The beginning of it that followed to be Jacob, and that kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, which is going to be Yahweh Shai's kingdom, all right, and Israel.
God, because when you devils are still, and you heathen nations are still going to try to fight after that essential third woe, when the elect come down from the chariots, all right, again, from being delivered from the destruction from Babylon the Great and everything that is going to go and take place in that time. When the elect come down under Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, all right, when the elect of the nation of Israel, men, come down, these devils, you're still going to be puffed up but for a second, all right? But now it's time to subdue and take the world.
That's when Take the World, Brightburn. I love that movie. When Revelations 13 and 10 come in effect, that's when that's gonna go right in effect, and y'all going straight into captivity. So it's coming.
Humans and their guns. This book of Daniel, chapter 2, and verse 44, and it reads, "And in the days of the kings shall the power of heaven, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed."
That'll be Yahweh Bashem Shai's kingdom, like we were just saying. Never be destroyed. All right? Ain't no one's gonna puff up and really try to think they can, all right, to take over. You're gonna lose. And you're gonna see that on the final day of the battle.
"And the kingdom shall not be left to other people." but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
And breaking in pieces and consume all the kingdoms is Esau, Edom, and all the rest of you heathen nations, which Yahweh Shai kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom forever. All right, Israel kingdom is forever. All right, and that kingdom's getting left to no other people because the one that's coming is the heaven of Israel, man. All right, under the rulership of Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12 apostles, the 144,000, the 1/3 of the other men, and then you two thirds that come through the lungs of the elect. All right, Israel is an everlasting kingdom. All right. You guys had any queries on that?
No, that was it.
Okay. Well, I hope this was an edifying lesson. All right. We want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the icons that's preaching the 144 truth coming out of GMS. All right, this is Las Vegas Catman and Valor. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom. Kwame Yasharala, Wa Abal Babal.
All of them.